बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, वो राधा रानी की जय, श्रीमद् सद्गुरु सरकार की जय। प्रथमं सद्गुरुं वन्दे श्रीकृष्णं तदनन्तरं गुरु पापात्मना त्राता श्रीकृष्णस् त्वमलात्मना। चेतो दर्पणमार्जनं भवमः दावाग्निर्वापनं श्रेयः कैरवचन्द्रिका वितरणं विद्यावधू जीवनम् आनन्दाबुद्धिवर्धनं प्रतिपदं पूर्णामृता स्वादनम् सर्वात्मस्नपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्ण संकीर्तनम्। नमः कमलनाभाय, नमः कमलमालिने, नमः कमलपादाय, नमस्ते कमलेक्षण। यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तद्ध्वं हदेवमात्मा बुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। आदरणीय पंडित जी, प्रिय भक्त समुदाय, प्रिय सज्जनों, दिव्य आत्माओं, महान भाव, respected Pandit ji, dearest devotees of the Supreme Lord, the Divine Souls. First, let me say Radhe, Radhe to each and everyone, and my pranam, my humblest prostrations to all of you. Also to our viewers on social media, Facebook, YouTube, and of course, Bhakti TV. Very special Radhe Radhe to all of you also, and my naman, my pranam. Tonight we are at the JKP Center in Chase Village, Shogunas, Trinidad. Very special welcome to everyone. And again, Radhe Radhe. As customary, we'll chant the divine name of the Lord for a few minutes, and then we listen to some spiritual talk. Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe, 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 Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe.
Mere Govind Radhe,
Mere Govind Radhe.
Bhaj Govind Radhe,
Bhaj Govind Radhe.
O Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe.
Govind Radhe,
Govind Radhe.
Govind Radhe,
Govind Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe.
Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe.
Jai Jai Govind Radhe,
Jai Jai Govind Radhe.
Mere Govind Radhe,
Mere Govind Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe, Radhe
Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe.
Govind Radhe,
Govind Radhe.
Oh Govind Radhe,
Govind Radhe.
Oh Govind Radhe,
Govind Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe.
Bhaj Govind Radhe,
Bhaj Govind Radhe.
Jai Jai Govind Radhe,
Jai Jai Govind Radhe.
Oh Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe.
Radha Krishna Bhagwan की जय। अब सावधान हो जाइए। Now let's try to be very attentive and listen very carefully. As we travel on the path of bhakti, the path of spirituality, as we try to uplift ourselves spiritually, there are things that are very dangerous. बहुत खतरनाक है, very dangerous. And if we're not careful, instead of getting benefit, instead of going forward, we'll end up going backwards. We'll get harmed. Many things are dangerous, but two things the scriptures and the saints speak about especially. And we have to be very careful. We're very careful of. One is Pradosh, Dekhna, to look at the faults of others. And the other is Parninda Karum, to condemn others. to censure, to condemn. This we have to be very careful of. Why looking at the faults of others and condemning others, why it's so dangerous? We'll hear as we go along. This is mentioned many, many times. Tonight we are going to pay very special attention on these 2 points. And why it's so dangerous? Why is fault finding so dangerous? Why looking at the faults of others? When we look at the faults of others, we see their faults. This is proof. Number 1, proof that we are ourselves very faulty. That's how we can find faults. Uncountable lifetimes. Wickedness, sin, impurities is stored in our heart, in our mind. I mentioned one time about Pap and Punya. Why we don't get the feeling that I am sinful? Because we don't think I have done anything wrong. I haven't stolen from anyone. I didn't thief. I didn't steal. I didn't kill anyone. I did not beat up anyone. I didn't curse anyone. I didn't drink alcohol. I didn't do anything in the world that we consider to be bad. What the world considers to be bad. So I can't think I can't see myself as a sinner. And I see other people doing this. I see people killing, especially today, nowadays. Crime everywhere. I see people stealing. Cursing, lying. This is a little bit echoing too much, please. Lying, stealing, doing so many wrong things, drinking alcohol, beating up the wife, beating the children, etc. So I can't think that I am a sinner. What is Pap and Punya? What's the definition? We have in our mind what Pap and Punya means. Pap, sin, wrong action, vice. It's okay now, it's okay. Vice. And virtuous action, good action. We have in our mind what we consider to be. What are the scriptures? What is God's definition of Pap and Punya? Pap, sinful, wrong action. Punya, good action. Man nimitam kritam papam mad dharma cha kalpate mamanahrit dharmopi papam syamat prabhavatah. Bhagavan is saying, God is saying in the scriptures, Mama nimit kritam papam. If someone does something wrong, but it's for me, God says for me, he's doing something, he's lying. For example, someone in the home doesn't like satsang. I'll go once in a way, but every day you go in mandir, every day satsang. So the person tells a little white lie. I am going to visit my family, my friend, and in fact he's going satsang. Lie. But so this is for God, because he's going satsang. So Bhagavan says, I consider that to be dharma, good action. Man nimitam kritam papam mad dharma cha kalpate. I consider that to be a righteous action because it's done for me, for God. Amamanahita dharmopi. And someone can do a really good action. Virtuous, what's considered to be virtue? Servant husband, servant mother, servant father. What we consider dharma. But it's not for Bhagavan. Not for God. So Bhagavan is saying, Mamanahita dharmopi papam syamat pabhavata. That's a pap, sin. It will take you to the material, will take you to hell, etc. Wherever your mind is attached, that's where you're going to go, that's what you're going to attain. Yam yam vapi smaram bhavam tyajatyante kalevaram tam tamevaiti kaunte sada tad bhava bhavitah. Chapter 8, verse 6, Gita. Bhagavan Krishna says to Arjuna, whatever you remember, yam yam vapi smaram, smaran means remember. Whatever you remember, when? Yam yam vapi smaram bhavam tyajatyante kalevaram. Kalevaram is the body, when the life leaves the body. When the life leaves the body, whatever we are remembering at that time, thinking about, remembering, that's where you're going to go, what you're going to attain in the next life. And what are we going to remember at that time? When the life is leaving the body, wherever we are attached, we love. Whatever we are attached to, we love. So somebody says, I love my father to death. I love my father so much. I am attached. My father is a Bhagavan for me. And the father has done wrong actions while living. Galat kaar. So in the next lifetime, the father is born as a dog. And you are attached. So when you're dying, you remember your daddy, your father. What happened? You were born as a puppy. Bhagavan Krishna is saying. That's why he says, Mamana hita dharmopi papam syamat prabhava. Mostly people in the world, we are worldly, they're doing worldly things. But we keep rotating in 8.4 million forms of life. From beginningless time. That's why we are still here. Uncountable lifetimes of God. Bhagavan gives us a chance again and again. Not very quickly. Takes a long time. Kabahuk kari karuna nardehi det isha binuhe tu sanehi. Bhagavan Sri Ram is saying to the residents of Ayodhya, very seldom, very rare, does the Supreme Lord, who loves the individual soul without any self-interest, bestow upon it birth in the human form. It takes a very long, it's very difficult and rare, this human birth. And this is the most important. So we keep rotating. And all the reason for that is attachment. Attachment to the material world, material person, material objects. And the reason for that attachment, ignorance. What is the ignorance? We have forgotten who we are. We have forgotten that I am the soul, Atma. From beginningless time, we have identified with the physical body. And because we identify with the physical, material body, we get attached to the material world. Until and unless that knowledge doesn't come, sit in our intellect that I am not the body, I am the soul, Atma. Sit in there. Not just read in a book and hear somebody say, but it sits in their intellect. That confidence is there. I am the soul, Atma. I am not the body. Then we will start moving in the right direction. The first knowledge, who am I? Most important. So uncountable lifetimes, and as I mentioned, if we commit one wrong action, if we did one sin in one lifetime, uncountable lifetime means uncountable sin. Pap. Wrong action. And this is all stored in our mind as sanchit pap. Infinite storehouse of sin. If we think about this a little bit, then we realize that I'm a very sinful person. Don't raise it up back, just keep it down. It start echoing again. It goes in my ears. The thought, the feeling I am a sinner is very important. To realize that we are the most sinful, that uncountable lifetimes of wickedness, sin, impurities is stored in our heart, in our mind. There's a very famous katha in the Ramayana. Very famous katha. Kagbusundji is asking Garuji Maharaj about Manas Rog, diseases of the mind. Kagbusundji answers Garuji and he says, काम बात कब क्रोध, काम बात कब क्रोध अपाया, क्रोध पीड़ित छाती जाया। जय राम श्री प्रीति करई जो कीन भाई, उपजई पात दुखदाई। जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। Kagbusundji outlines a few of them. काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, वात्सल्य, ईर्षा, पाखंड, many diseases, but he's talking about three big ones here. काम, वात, कफ, लोभ, अपारा, क्रोध, पित्त, नित्य, छाती, जारा. He says these three, a very big one. Kam, lust, krodh, anger, lobh, greed. And he calls them three brothers. तीन भाई, प्रीति करई जवती निहु भाई, उपजई सन्यपात दुखदाई. One who fosters these three, he's called them three brothers, who fosters these three, practices these three, gets angry all the time, always lustful, greedy. Upajai sanyapat dukkhdai. This is a storehouse of all pain and suffering. That person suffers from something like hysteria. They'll take him to. These are called the three doorways to hell. Narak Dware in the Vedas and Gita. These three. So he mentions many of them. Besides this, greed, anger, jealousy, hatred, lust, delusion, deceitfulness, fraud, many. And then he goes on to say, Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Bolo
Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Bolo Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Bolo
Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
मानस रोग कछुक मैं गाई है सबकी लकीर पाई. बोलो
Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
मानस रोग कछुक मैं गाए. Hey Guru Ji, Kaku Sundar Ji say, I have told you only a few. Greed, anger, jealousy, hatred, lust, selfishness, hypocrisy, deceit, fraud. I've told you a few. There are many more. Many more diseases of the mind. Kachuk mein gaye. Hai sab ke. As long as we are under Maya, as long as we are material beings, we have not attained God realization. We have all the diseases of the mind. Hai sab ke. But Lakhi Biralan hi paaye. It's extremely difficult for the material soul to see how bad we are. We can see how bad everybody else is. And we complain. We talk about it. Pradosh dekhna. We look at the faults of others. Very easy to see. And we tell our friends, we call people. As soon as we meet someone, we call them, hey, come, I want to tell you something. And that person and this lady and that. Buzur. We always have some secret to tell. And the one who is telling and the one who is listening also is so wow. He's getting so much bliss. And sometimes we think, I didn't say it, I didn't say anything wrong, I just listened. So I didn't do anything wrong. Ooh. The listener is as big a criminal as the one who is saying. Don't think I just listened, so I didn't do anything wrong. The one who is telling, double criminal. Double criminal? Yeah. Because not only are you harming your own self, you're harming someone else also. Double criminal. That person is sitting quietly, trying to do some sadhana, think about Hari, Guru, Radha, Krishna, Guru, and you go and tell them all this foolishness. And what happened now? Forget about Radha, Krishna, about Guru, start thinking about that person now. So you harm the person also. This thing goes in the mind. It's very subtle. This week, don't think I'm only listening, I'm only reading, I'm only looking. It's not dangerous. It's very dangerous. It goes into the mind. You sit down to do sadhana and suddenly this will come in front of you. Instead of thinking about Radha, Krishna, about God, about Guru, we start thinking about that person, how bad that person is. And sometimes we want to finish them also too. We think we're better than Bhagwan. I should do something. Bhagwan can't do anything. I have to do something. Ooh. Look how great we become, better than Bhagwan. Bhagwan, maybe he's very busy. So I should help him do this work of punishing that person. Our mind gets so fixated on this thing. All bhakti, everything God has gone through the window. This is so dangerous. So number one, we are already faulty because we are seeing the faults. And number two, we add in. We add in more. I don't have enough. I want to put. When we look at, this is why it's so dangerous. When we look at the faults of others, somebody is doing lustful action, somebody is doing action of greed, somebody is doing anger, somebody is doing wrong thing, and we start thinking about it, we add some more. Our mind only gets more and more dirty. And we didn't have enough. It's so dangerous. This fault finding. To the point, Bhagwan Shri Ram says to Shabari, Ashtam jatha labh santosha sapne hu nahi dekhahi pardosha. O Shabari, the 8th type of devotion is to be contented, whether in gain or loss. No matter what happens, you're contented. Only a devotee can think like this, a true devotee. When everything is good, your householder's life is good, husband is behaving very nicely, wife is behaving, children are behaving very good. You have a good job, you're getting good income, everything. Oh, Jai Ho, Durga, Jai Hanuman. And then thing gone bad. Somebody get very sick. A child dies. Someone steal your money. Someone steal your motorcar. Do you still say Jai Ho Hanuman, Jai Durga, Jai Shri Krishna? No. Now you want to curse Bhagwan. This Hanuman, this Durga is all useless. I think I should change my religion. Only a devotee, because devotee has knowledge. Don't think somebody singing bhajan is devotee. Or he's wearing a mala around the neck is a devotee. Devotee means one who loves God only. Only Shri Krishna. Ananya prem. Bhakta tvananyaya shakya aham evam vidhorjuna. 1154 Gita. Chapter 11 verse 54. Exclusive love for Shri Krishna, for God. It's bhakti. When someone has that kind of love for God, two things will come automatically. Gyan and Vairagya. True knowledge and detachment. Bhakti, by just doing true bhakti. Those understand what is bhakti. A lot of people think they are devotees. Do some puja, I am a devotee. Do some havan, I am a devotee. Devotion, bhakti means love, pray. Not for the world. You're doing puja, why? Because you think you will get a better job. You're doing havan, why? Because you will win the lotto. That's not bhakti. Bhakti means exclusive love for God. Only Bhagavan. Satvasmin param prema rupa. Narad Bhakti Sutra, second mantra. Naradji is defined in bhakti as the supreme and immortal love for God. When you love God above all and everything, only Bhagavan. So then this will happen by itself. Gyan Vairagya. So devotee, the knowledge is there. Number one, I am the soul, Atma, I am not the body. Number two, whatever happens to me is a result of some action I have performed in uncountable past lifetimes. Avashyameva bhoktavyam kritam karma shubhashubham. Mahabharata. The scripture says, we will have to bear the fruits of our good action as well as bad action. Have to. I never give dhan, charity. How I'm going to get wealth? By doing puja? Impossible. That's how we get wealth, when we give dhan, charity, and in the right patra vessel. How many of us lovingly want to do charity? There's a longing and desire to do charity. Most people, this is my money, I work hard for this, I'm not giving to anyone. Mine. Charity is very important, and especially this age we live in. Manuji Maharaj, the lawgiver, he says in Manu Smriti, Dhanam ekam kalau yuge. In the age of Kali Yuga, there's only one dharma that remains, dhan, charity. There's no satya, no truthfulness, there's no daya, no compassion, there's no sauch, purity, not taking a bath, purity in thought, shuddha vichar. Pragatachari par dharma ke kalimal ek pradhan yena kena vidhi dineu dan kare kalyan. Tulsidas Maharaj says in Tulsi Ramaya, Dharma originally stands on four principles: truthfulness, satya, daya, compassion, shauch, purity in thought especially, and dhan, charity. But in the age of Kali Yuga, only one remains, dhan. According one who does dhan, charity, according to rules and regulation, you just don't do charity just like that. Yena kena vidhi dineu vidhi. There are rules and regulations. That same dhan could take you to Bhagwan, that same dhan can take you to hell if given to the wrong place, the wrong person. You see somebody, you think they look healthy, but they're begging. So you decide, you decide the person begging, you give them $100 of some money. And they take that money and they went and buy some drugs or alcohol. They get intoxicated and they kill someone. Part of the punishment is yours. You aided and abetted. And be careful. So, we will have to bear the fruits. And who is given the fruit? Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala hetu bhurma mate sangusta karmani. Chapter 2 verse 47 Gita. Shri Krishna says, look, I give everyone the right to perform action. Karm karne ka adhikar sabko dete. In other words, he gives us free will. Do whatever you want. Do good, do bad, do mixture. It's up to you. But ma phaleshu kadachana. I don't give you the right to determine the fruit, what fruit you're going to get. Why? How do you give us the right to do action, free will, do whatever we want, then give us the right to determine the fruit? No. Why? Because if we're given the right to determine the fruit, what fruit we will get, we'll do all wrong action, demand good fruits. Bhagavan says, no, I reserve the right to give the fruit. You do whatever you want. I will give the fruit accordingly. Punyena punya lokam nayati papena papamubhabhyam eva manushya lokam. Wait, if you do good action, I will give you good fruits. You do bad actions, I'll give you bad fruits. You do a mixture of good and bad action, you will come back in this material world. You do neither good nor bad, you will attain moksha, liberation. And you go beyond desire for moksha, you attain bhakti, the highest attainment. And Shri Krishna says, I am the one who gives all the fruits. So number one, whatever happens to me in this lifetime is a result, or mostly a result of actions I performed in my past life. Number one. Number two, the one who is given the fruit is Shri Krishna. So if I love Shri Krishna, then I will love whatever he's given as prasad. Good prasad, bad prasad, everything prasad. अब भक्त ऐसे सोचेंगे, devotee is going to think like this. We who just think about material world and material things cannot think like that. Whether we are Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, Jain, whoever. A true devotee. That's why Bhagavan Sri Ram is saying, Ashtam Jatha Labha Santosha. The 8th type of devotion is to be contented, whether in gain or loss. A devotee is always happy. Something good happened, Jai Ho Bhagavan. Something bad happened, was Jai Ho Krishna. Jai Ho. Because I love Bhagavan. Whatever he gives me is prasad. He alone knows what's good for me. I don't know. Can we think like that? And sapane nahi dekha paradosha. Sapna means dream. Not even in dream to look at the faults of others. Bhagavan doesn't punish us for what we see in the dream, what we do in the dream. But he's showing how dangerous Pradosh dekhna, to look at the faults of others is. That's why he's saying not even in dream. It's so dangerous. We add more and more and more. A Parninda. Parninda. So Pradosh, the faults of others. Parninda, to condemn others. Is another big problem we have. We always condemn a dark person. That has to be the worst person. They don't like God. They don't chant Radhe, Radhe. They don't chant Hare Krishna. They don't go to mandir. How do you know what they're doing? Are you antarayami? Huh? Are you sitting in the heart of anyone and knowing what they're doing? We should not judge. If we have to judge ourselves. Don't judge anyone. We can't know. Because bhakti is something that a true devotee, a true bhakt, one who's practicing bhakti, he hides what his devotion. The nature of a devotee is to hide his devotion. Gopaniyam, gopaniyam, gopaniyam prayatnataha. A true devotee doesn't want anyone to think that he's a devotee. He rather thinks people think that he's the biggest sinner. Who? Yes. I told you, Tulsidas says, Angan kutir chhawai. Tulsidas says, I will build a hut in in the courtyard of my house for the person who abuses me, insults me. We think Tulsidas must be totally mad to say something like that. Because we love people to flatter us. We love people to praise us, to flatter us. We're satsangi. We're doing bhakti, but we love praise, we love flattery. Chaplusi. Our basket can take plenty of water. Huh? When people praise us and flatter us, we think, oh, that's my real friend. Not knowing that there's a big selfishness. Jati kachu nij swarat hoi, tapar mamta kare sab koi. Sur nar muni sab kai yahariti, swarat lagi karahi sab priti. The more outward love and affection we get from anyone in the world, the greater is the selfishness involved. Shankar Bhagwan said to Parvati in the Ramayana. The more people praise you, the more they are nice. There's some big selfishness. My Guru Jagat Guru Tam Kripalu Mahaprabhu used to say to us, if somebody put their head in a block and they're about to cut it for you, know there's a great big selfishness. Do not be fooled by it. And we fall for little praise. Little thing, and we think, oh, that's my best friend. We get fooled. And the most surprising thing about this is that we ourselves practice this with others. We give false praise and we glorify and we pray and to satisfy our selfishness. Oh, you're so wonderful. I've never seen anybody like you. Wow. Sweetheart. Sweetie, all kind of nice word. Thinking that person, we give all this false praise to satisfy our selfishness, but we are fooled when others make the same pretension with us, thinking it to be the real thing. That person is really good person. They really like me. Real friend. And the reason for this blindness on our part is our ego. Our ego. We think very highly about ourselves and we think everybody else is foolish. But this kind of thinking only certifies how foolish we are. How foolish we are. So Parninda. Do not condemn. We don't know. As I said, so go back to the top. The point is a devotee hides his devotion, his love. When you're doing a bhakti, when you're doing sadhana, when you are practicing love for God, do not show your devotion to others. It's a thing, a natural thing, especially people when they now start doing bhakti and devotion. And through Guru's grace, through a saint's grace, they happen to experience some spiritual feeling. Tears come to the eye, pause and the body raise on end, some trembling, and they start thinking, oh, I am Gopi. I've reached the position of the Gopis. And they start making a big scene. Some people start screaming, shouting, running all over the place, causing harm to others. That same person, that lady, she fights, quarrels with the husband, the father, the children, beat the children every day. And yet she's pretending to be of a higher class than the gopis. It's very harmful. In one lecture I gave a few days ago, I said we have to shed tears. I've been stressing on this. One of the most important things in bhakti is to shed tears. But do not show it to others. If the tears come, you're chanting Radhe Radhe, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Bol. You're chanting some divine scripts, bhajan written by a saint, and the tears start flowing. Let it flow. Don't stop it. It's important. It has to come. But don't make a show of it. Don't start screaming and shouting. This is very subtle, this abhiman, this ego, that you want to show everybody how great I am, how high I am. You lose everything. As soon as abhiman, ego come, Bhagwan and Guru are going to pack their bag and walk out. So we can't, so a devotee hides, a true devotee. So you may think this person doesn't go mandir, doesn't do sadhana, does not chant Radhe Radhe, and they are hiding. They are doing their sadhana every day. They have so much love, but they want nobody to know. You don't want anyone to know. And you judge, and you condemn, and you are not committing Nahim aparadha, unpardonable sin. To a devotee, to have a negative feeling about a devotee, one of the greatest sin. So, Kahak Basundaji is saying to Guruji, everyone has all the faults. But it's very difficult to see. Because wanting, ego, pride. The reason why we can't see how bad we are, we can see how bad everybody else is, because of ego. The more we think I am great, I am the best, there's nobody as good a devotee, as good satsangi as me, a good bhakt. The more ego we have. Nobody can give lecture like me, nobody can sing like me. Ooh. It's all ego. So these two are very dangerous. It's Parninda, to condemn, to judge others. And as I said, you have no idea, and you could be having negative feeling about a true devotee. And wanting, Guru sthane kitam papam, Vishnu sthane kitam papam, Guru sthane pamuchyate, Guru sthane kitam papam, bhajalepo bhavishyati. Suno Suresh Raghunath Subhau, Nij aparad risahi nakau. God, His nature, listen to the nature of Bhagwan. He doesn't care someone curse and abuse him. Nijara aparad risahi, he doesn't get angry when someone, people normally do, they curse Bhagwan all the time. But, jo aparad bhakt kar kari, Ram rosh pavak so jarai. When someone commits a wrong towards a devotee of the Lord, has bad, I didn't tell him, I didn't beat him up, no, but you taught. This is what Bhagwan knows, you have negative feeling. Ram rosh pavak so jarai. His anger is like fire, it destroys. He will not forgive. Wanting Bhagwan does not forgive. When someone has negative feeling for someone who loves him, for devotee, he's ready to forgive anything, but not when it comes to devotee. This is why he even refused. He could not help. He told Durvasa, Rishi Muni. After Durvasa, because he tried to harm a devotee of Bhagwan, Ambarish. He went everywhere, Shiv, Brahma, everybody, all refused to help. Finally, Shivji told him, go to Shri Krishna. It is his weapon. If anybody can help you, Shri Krishna. He went and fell at the feet begging. And Shri Krishna said, Aham bhakta paradhino hyasvatanta ivadvija sadhu bhirgrasta hridayam bhaktai bhakta jana priya. 9th canto, 4th chapter, 63rd verse, Bhagavad Mahapurana. Shri Krishna says, Durbasa, I can't do anything for you. I can't help you, Bhaiya. When it comes to those who love me, I am no longer free. I am no longer independent. Parama Satanta Nasidabalako. No one and nothing controls Bhagwan. But when it comes to bhakti, love, Bhagwan says, those who love me, who are complete, who love me exclusively, above all and everything, they bind me and tie me up with the rope of their love. I am no longer free. They have eaten my heart. They are dear to me than my life. I cannot do anything for you. If Ambarish forgive is fine. I can't. The one you harmed, if he forgives, Guru forgives, saint forgives, devotee forgives. Bhagwan will not. So that's why this Parninda is very dangerous. These things harm our devotion. When we commit Nam Aparad, the root, the seed that anchored, that is sprouting of devotion will get destroyed. All your bhakti will get destroyed. So, Jagat Gurutam, Sri Kripalu Mahaprabhu is saying in Radha Govind Geet, Radhe Radhe Govind Govind Radhe 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 Govind Govind Radhe Radhe
Radhe Govind Govind Radhe.
Everybody sing.
Radhe Radhe
Practicing it.
Govind Govind Radhe.
Oh Radhe Radhe Govind Govind Radhe 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 Govind Govind Radhe. Oh Radhe
Radhe Govind Govind Radhe. Radhe Radhe Govind Govind Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govind Govind Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govind Govind Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govind Govind Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govind Govind Radhe.
Pardosh dekhu nahi, Pardosh dekhu nahi, Govind Radhe. Parninda Karum nahi, Aisa Bana.
Pardosh dekho nahi, Govind
नहीं ऐसा बना दे। ओ परदोष देखूं नहीं गोविंद राधे, पर निंदा करूं नहीं ऐसा बना दे।
परदोष देखूं नहीं गोविंद राधे, पर निंदा करूं नहीं ऐसा बना दे।
ओ पर निंदा करूं नहीं ऐसा बना दे।
परनिंदा करूं नहीं ऐसा बना दे।
ओ पर निंदा करूं नहीं ऐसा बना दे।
परनिंदा करूं नहीं ऐसा बना दे।
ओ राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे। ओ राधे
राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे।
राधा गोविंद गीत जगत गुरुतम कृपालु महाप्रभु भक्ति चैलेंज। जगत गुरुतम श्री कृपालु महाप्रभु has written many books. One of them is Radha Govind Geet, containing 11,111 verses. Jagat Guru Kripalu Parishad, founded by Jagat Guru Tam Kripalu Mahaprabhu, has been having the Bhakti Challenge with verses from Radha Govind Geet. This is one of them. Paradosh देखूं नहीं गोविंद राधे, पर निंदा करूं नहीं ऐसा बना दे. So here devotee is saying to Radha Krishna, to Bhagwan Shri Radha Krishna, Hey Shri Radha Krishna, make me in such a way, help me to become in such a way that number one, I should not look at the faults of others. Paradosh dekhu nahi. And secondly, paraninda karu nahi, that I should not condemn anyone. I should not judge and condemn others. It's very dangerous. When a saint writes things, it's the divine, these are divine words. Bhagwan himself is writing. Whatever a saint does, it is Sri Krishna himself. Saint doesn't do anything. After attaining God realization, and if a saint is a divine descension, or is attained God realization, same thing. After attaining God realization, Jo kare so hari kare. Kabir Das says, from that moment on, whatever that saint is doing, it is Bhagwan himself, Sri Krishna himself. So this is divine words. It means we have to be very careful. It's very dangerous. Looking at the faults. If we look, we'll find plenty. As long as we are under Maya, everybody is faulty. My Guru Jagat Guru Tam Kripalu Mahaprabhu said, everyone is bad. Sab ke sab. As long as we have not attained God realization. Thinking I am better than you doesn't mean anything. All under Maya, all has all the faults. But how does it help me? By looking at the fault of somebody else. एक नकता दूसरे नकता को देख के उनको नकता नहीं बोलते. There's a saying, someone is missing a piece of nose, he doesn't see another person missing nose, he doesn't start teasing him, hey you cut nose person, you cut lip person. I am also missing piece. In other words, if I have fault and you have fault, why should I tease you or look at you? How does it help me? If by looking at the faults of others, condemning others, it helps me to become a better devotee, then great, do it. But it doesn't. It destroys all our devotion. And people come to me and they want to complain about others. And I don't want to hear. You never listen. You listen to everybody else, but you don't like to listen to me. You don't like me. So you're destroying yourself and you want to destroy me too, and I should enjoy it. How selfish we are. People always complain. If I don't listen when they come to complain about others. My guru says, Jagat Gurutam Kripalu Mahaprabhu, when someone comes and starts talking about others negatively, about their faults, you should run away from there like if a cobra, snake is about to bite you. If a cobra comes in front of you and is about to sting you, you stop and enjoy, you run away from there. This is how dangerous, and we enjoy it. That's why I say, Bhaiya, you want to destroy yourself, is fine. Please don't come and help destroy me too. Now you don't like me, you listen to everybody, but you don't like to listen to me. What? Oh, I have to tell you about how bad this one is and how bad that one is, and Jai Ho. And all the scriptures and all the same gurus telling us, don't do it, and then we want to. If you want to save your bhakti, you want to go forward in your devotion, keep away from these two things. Pradosh, looking at the faults of others, and Parninda, condemning, judging others. Somebody come to tell you, Bhaiya, Radhe, Radhe. I'm very busy today. Please, someone, I don't, you're like that. Yeah, I'm like that. Fine. Don't listen. Don't, because you want them to feel good, that you're a good person. You like them, so you're going to listen and destroy yourself in the process also. Don't do it. And don't do it in the opposite to you go to tell people how bad others are. You're double criminal. Because you are not only harming yourself, you're harming the others also. All the time, people want to complain. Can we do something better? If you have to talk about a divine saint, talk about Radha Krishna. Maybe it wouldn't be 100% correct, you don't have full philosophy, but at least the mind will be in the correct area. At least the mind will be in the correct area. This thing about gossiping and all this crazy, this is the worst thing we can do as a devotee, as a sadhak. To gossip and to listen to gossip. Who cares? Whatever people, somebody is doing, what, let them. Bhagwan will take care. Bhagwan is all knowing, all seeing. He says, Eko Devah Sarva Bhuteshu Gudha Sarva Vyapi Sarva Bhutantaratma Karma Dhyaksha Sarva Lokadivasa Sakshi Cheta Kevalo Nirgunascha. Shvetashvatara Upanishad chapter 6 verse 11. God is sitting in the heart of all living beings. He is a witness. He's a garden, he's looking at all the action. He's given the fruit, he's everything. He is the supreme God judge. He doesn't make mistake. Whoever do what, they will get the benefit, the fruit of that. Why worry about it? Think about ourselves. Think about ourselves. If I am under Maya, I have all the false Vaya. The scriptures are saying, and maybe I can't see how bad I am because I have too much ego. Let me look and see how bad I am and fix myself. No, don't fix anybody. If we have to fix our own self. We have all the faults inside of us. We may not do it physically, but in our mind, what we do not do. What we do not do in our mind. And what does Bhagavan know? They said the physical action. No, he knows our thoughts and ideas. This is what Bhagavan knows. Some of us just go through one eyes and fly out the other one. What we like, we're going to listen. What we don't like, I don't like this part of the philosophy. Throw it away. I like this part. Keep it. No, all the philosophies, especially when it comes from a saint. Whatever I'm telling you, this is what Jagat Gurutam Kripalu Mahaprabhu has given to me. All his pracharaks are his parrots. What does the parrot do? He says exactly what you teach him. We are parrots. If any pracharak does say or do talk to something else besides what Guru is taught, then he is wrong. We are saying only what he has given to us. So we have to take all of it, even though it doesn't sound nice, it doesn't feel nice. Yeah, we have ego, we have so much problem. This crazy mind of ours that just likes certain thing and doesn't like certain thing. We are not Maya, we're not divine to decide what is good and what is bad, what is beneficial and what is not. Whatever Guru gives is all beneficial. A saint, a true Guru. We may not like it, it may not sound good to us. What do we know? This is why saints come in the world, and that's why the world, what does the world do when saints come in the world? Do they all fall at the feet of saints and worship them? When saints like Tulsidas, Surdas, Meera, Tukaram, Nanak, etc., Mirabai came in the world, what did the world do? Look at history. We curse, criticize, abuse, throw them in jail, give them a bad name, poison them. What we didn't do? Look at the history of saints. All the saints. This Tulsi Ramayana we love to read today. Do you know when Tulsidas wrote the Ramayana, how many attempts were made by the Pandits of Kashi to destroy that Ramayana and kill Tulsidas? You know how many attempts were made? And today we make a living by reading that same Ramayana. This is what we do. Because they're going to come and tell us everything we do is wrong. Everything we know is wrong. And we can't take that. We have this abhiman that we alone know what's right. And a saint come and try to correct us, big problem. That's why whenever saints come in the world, always big wrong things, they crucify them. You name it, what they do not do to saints. Because they're going to correct. And the people of the world, they can't take that. How dare you correct me? How you tell my great-great-grandfather and this one, everybody, they practice this thing for generations and you tell me I'm wrong? I'll kill you. I'll do some propaganda, get rid of you. Our Bhiman. It's always happening and will always happen. Whenever saints come in the world. A saint, whatever they tell us is only for our benefit. Whatever a saint does or says is only. He doesn't need and want anything. He only comes in the world for the benefit of the world. Lok Kalyan. God and the saints, the only reason they come in this world, they don't have to, is Lok Kalyan, for the benefit of the world. Whatever God and the saints do is only for the benefit, but we can't understand. We do a bhajan, kirtan. This beautiful bhajan written by Jagat Guru Tam Kripalu Mahaprabhu. Pad. So how we should focus our mind? Don't keep the mind in the world, on worldly things and gossip and find and false. This beautiful bhajan is telling us where we should take the mind. Page 48, part number 87. Chalo man Shri Vrindavan Dham.
Chalo man Shri Vrindavan Dham.
Oh, chalo man Shri Put the mic closer. Jahan biharat nagari arunagar. Jahan
Biharat nagari arunagar.
Kunjani Athoyam chalo man.
Kunjani Athoyam chalo man.
Chalo man Shri Vrindavan Dham. Chalo
Shri Vrindavan Dham.
So this beautiful part written by Jagat Guru Tam Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu from Premras Madira, he said, in the words of a devotee, sadhu, instead of focusing the mind on the world and worldly things and gossip and foolishness, O mind of mine, let's go to Vrindavan Dham, divine Vrindavan. Let's go to the divine Vrindavan. That Vrindavan is Sri Krishna himself personified. It's divine. There's a Vrindavan we see and a Vrindavan we cannot see. When you go to Vrindavan, because we have material eyes, we'll see a material Vrindavan. But in that Vrindavan, there's another Vrindavan that we can't see. That Vrindavan, we have to have divine eyes to see. Every dust, every particle of that Vrindavan is supreme consciousness, just as Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna himself is Vrindavan, has become Vrindavan. So, take your mind here. Jaha Biharat Nagari Arunagar, where Radha Rani and Sri Krishna are always performing divine pastimes. Kunjani Atho Yaman, beautiful kunjas, beautiful flowery groves, 24 hours Atho Yam, 24 hours a day. So take the mind to a divine Vrindavan And Radharani and Shri Krishna and the gopis are performing divine pastimes. Chalo man Shri Vrindavan Dham, Chalo
Shri Vrindavan
भूख लगे रसिकन जूठनी
भूख लगे रसिकन जूठनी
खाई लहिया विश्राम चलो मन चलो मन श्री वृंदावन you're going in this divine Vrindavan, oh mind, and there you see the beautiful divine pastimes. Radharani, Shri Krishna and the gopis are performing divine pastimes. And you become hungry, bhook lage. So the gopis and Radharani, Shri Krishna, they have eaten. The gopis especially, they have eaten. The coward, the gwalbas, the cowards. Whatever they have left over, you eat that. Uchisht. Unki jootan. Gaurang Mahaprabhu says, Bhakt pad raj, bhakt pad dhuri, bhakt pad jal, bhakt pad dhuri, bhakt avashish. Tin Mahabal. A true devotee, saint. The dust, the water that washes his lotus feet, Charanamrit. The dust of his lotus feet, Charan Dhuli. And whatever he has eaten and left, Jutan, whatever clothes, etc. he has worn, whatever he has touched, this is all Mahaprasad. Partaking of any of these three, all three, will help devotion to grow, will give great power in your devotion. So that's why you want to eat the leftovers of the gopis especially. Chalo man Shri Vrindavan Dham. Oh, chalo man Shri Vrindavan Dham. Chalo प्यास लगे तड़नी तनुजा
प्यास लगे तो तड़नी तनुजा
तटती मुसलिल ललाम चलो मन
तटती मुसलिल ललाम चलो
प्यास लगे तो first you get hungry, so you eat the leftovers, you take a rest in the beautiful groves, flowery groves of Vrindavan, the Kunj. Or pyas lage, you get thirsty, so what to do? It is divine Vrindavan, there's no pipe and all of that. No water, no bottled water. What are you going to do? There's a divine Yamuna. Again, there's a Yamuna you see and there's a divine Yamuna. Yamuna is not just a river, there's a divine power. Divine Yamuna. There's sweet, cool water. So you drink the water, divine water, that cool and sweet water of the divine Vrindavan, which even gives more bliss because it's a divine Vrindavan, divine Yamuna water you're drinking. Chalo man Shri Vrindavan Dham, Chalo Jai soi rahu, latan kunj abhiram chalo. So after you eat, then you drink the water, the divine water, sweet, cool water, the Yamuna, you become sleepy. Neend lage. To neend lage to, what to do? So, Jai soi rahu latan kunj abhiram, the beautiful kunj. This is divine Vrindavan. They are beautiful. This kunj means a place where there are shrub-like trees, all flowering, beautiful flowers, divine flowers. The grass, everything is divine. It's very soft. And everything is blissful because Sri Krishna has become everything. And you go and you sleep there. You take a rest, sleep. Chalo man Shri Vrindavan Dham, Chalo Braj ki renu lakhi chinamay, Braj ki renu lakhi chinamay, tanamaya rahu abhiram chalo a divine Vrindavan that is in Vrindavan. There's two Vrindavan. But it's a divine Vrindavan. That Sri Krishna himself has become Vrindavan. So every dust, Brajaki Renu, every dust of Vrindavan is Chinmay, full of infinite consciousness, infinite bliss. So looking at the divine Vrindavan and knowing every particle is Sri Krishna himself, everything is Sri Krishna, become absorbed in the love of Radharani and Sri Krishna every moment. Chalo man Shri Vrindavan dham, chalo
Shri Vrindavan
Kripalu man janiya bhuriya,
Kripalu man janiya bhuriya,
bhav rahe nishkam, chalo man
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 chalo Shri Vrindavan dham, chalo
Shri Vrindavan dham.
In the last line, Jagat Guru Tam Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu is saying, for us to say to the mind, O mind, now that you are in that divine Vrindavan, in the form of a gopi, cow, however you like, and you in a divine Vrindavan, wanting should never forget. This is divine Vrindavan. And always be Nishkam. Nishkam means to love selflessly. Radha Krishna, Bhagwan Shri Krishna, Radha Rani. The more we love selflessly, the more they will become under our control. That selfless love, Nishkam Prem, Avirala Bhakti, Vishuddha Bhakti, Anapayani Bhakti, many names. One should not have desire for one's own happiness, even equal to the breath of a single strand of hair, as the gopis love Sri Krishna. Only for the happiness of the beloved, Tat Sukha Sukhitvam, Narad Bhakti Sutra. Naradji defines bhakti, love, as being happy in the happiness of the beloved. Whatever makes Radharani happy, Sri Krishna, the saint, my Guru happy, I am happy. So always, in this way, take the mind to divine Vrindavan. Observe the divine pastimes of Radharani, Sri Krishna and the gopis and the cowards. Eat the leftovers of the gopis, drink. When you feel thirsty, drink the pure and cool, divine, sweet water of the Yamuna, sleep in the divine Kunj, the flowery groves of Vrindavan. See every particle of Vrindavan to be filled with the divine bliss, infinite love of Sri Radha Krishna. Increase in your love for them and be selfless, only wanting their happiness. This is how we have to take the mind. So instead of taking it in the world and gossip and condemning and finding faults, take the mind to divine Vrindavan and see how much more we'll benefit. There's much more in this, but I was just being brief. As time is limited, we'll hear some more some other time. बोले राधा कृष्ण भगवान की जय, श्रीमद् सद्गुरु सरकार की जय, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय